So how to get unlimited clients on YouTube with 0 subscribers. In fact, you can do this with a brand new channel. And also I'm going to show you how to do this without ads, and also how clients will be crying to work with you when you implement what I'm going to show you today. Also, I'm going to show you why paid ads no longer work. People are out there telling you they are, but I know some big names in the industry that are absolutely struggling right now. And it's because people are not telling you certain things, right? Also, how viral channels do not actually generate that much revenue, and everybody's trying to create viral channels, yet this is not the way to go right now. And also how to get customers to beg to work with you, so they're literally going to be crying for you. And also how to work less and earn more, and I'm going to show you everything in this video. And then I'm going to show you how to get unlimited traffic, in fact free Google ads in this video, which is really cool. Now, first of all, I just want to start by saying that if you want to create a viral channel, and if you think about it, like how many people in your niche have over 1 million or 2 or 3 million subscribers? And, you know, if you actually think about it, you can probably think of 10, 15, probably that's about it, right? That's where we cap off. Now, if you actually go onto Google Trends and you actually see how many people are starting YouTube channels every single day in your niche, it's in the thousands, tens of thousands, right? So if you take like a talent show like X Factor and you actually look at how many people are actually clearing around the block when there's only one winner, that's your competition. And actually it's not the best way to go anyway, but this is what everybody's doing, everyone's teaching. Now, to prove this, right, you can actually see Shelby Church, amazing YouTuber. She put up this video showing how much she got from 1 million views. Now, getting 1 million views on a channel is like 2 ways you can do that. One, you have a random video that just goes viral, which you can't really plan for. The other way is just to have a massive channel where you're getting lots and lots of your subscribers watching your videos, and then Google puts it out to more people. Okay, so those are kind of 2 main ways, and that's not an easy thing to achieve, because to get to like over 1 million or so subscribers, it's going to take you quite a few years to get there in most cases, right? But anyway, this is how much YouTube paid her. Now you can actually see here, she actually got monetized on 822,000 views. Now this is important, because what that means is that 822,000 people actually were taken away from a video. They didn't press the skip now. And because of that, some of them didn't go back, right? So she lost viewers for this video, right? And we want to control the traffic, right? So we, like with the videos that we have that are actually going to be generating us money, we don't switch on ads. So anyway, she had switched on ads, and you can see here, she actually generated just under $1,400 for 1 million views. And obviously the time and energy it took her to get there, you know, this isn't a great way of earning money. Now, obviously, Shelby and some of these big YouTubers will have other ways to monetize their channel. But if this is the way you're going, honestly, this is not the way to make money. And in fact, I know some big names in the industry that actually have ads switched off now, because they're basically directing the traffic towards what they want to promote. And that's what you want to do. Now, the great thing is, obviously, what I'm going to show you today means that you don't have to do any of that. So why do we use YouTube? Well, Google owns YouTube. YouTube generates income for Google. Now, you probably know most of these things I'm revealing, right? But I just want to go through them. YouTube's the second biggest search engine. So Google's number 1, YouTube's number 2, and Google's going to rank our YouTube videos, right? So we're actually going to go for keyword research. And keyword research means that we're going to be able to put our products and services in front of people that are actually in the market and looking for them right now. Right? And I'm also going to show you obviously why, if you try and advertise on certain platforms, they don't work anyway. Top rankings on both YouTube and Google, and also because of that, we get an abundance of targeted traffic, and I'll show you how that generates in sales. So these are some of the products I've promoted over the years, and I've got on the front page of Google and on YouTube with these products that I've promoted, and you might recognize some of these, right? I did a lot of affiliate marketing, I've helped a lot of affiliates, and now I'm helping coaches to actually implement what I've done. But this one here, this is ClickFunnels. This was during a 10-day launch. We actually generated, you can actually see I got number 7th in the leaderboard amongst some of these massive names in the industry, right? And we generated $125,000 with 997 sales in 10 days on YouTube with targeted keyword research, right? Targeted keyword traffic, sorry. On this one, we got on the 4th. This was a secret of success. This was another launch from Russell Brunson's team. And you can see here, when I actually show you, right, we actually, this here is a keyword called affiliate marketing for beginners. This is just one keyword that over on YouTube now is getting 334,714 searches per month, right? So if we do keyword research, you'll be able to see that I've created this. This is kind of something we use with our clients, but I just want to show you how this works. So you can see here, if you put that data in here, right, and we get a 5% click-through rate. So we get our videos to the top of Google. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And you get a 5% click-through rate. That means 16,736 people are actually clicking on your videos. So if you're in the top 10, you're going to get a 5% click-through rate based on the fact that you're just in the top 10, right? Then if only 20% of those people opt in, that's 3,347 leads. This is per month, by the way. This is all free traffic, right? And this is why we control the traffic and don't send it away. Calls booked per month. If we actually book a 10% of those into calls, that's 335 calls into our calendar per month. And if we only book 1 in 5 calls, that's 67 calls booked. And if our service is $5,000, that gives us a monthly revenue of $334,000, $4 million a year in revenue, right? Now, obviously, I can't guarantee these numbers, but these are kind of figures that I've got working with my clients. One of my clients just got to $1 million a year in a very short space of time after working with me. And you can actually see that this is just one keyword, right? This is one keyword in my niche. And if I start showing people as coaches how to become affiliate marketers on YouTube, I charge $5,000 for the service. This is what I earn, right? Based on this, right? And this is a low click-through rate, by the way. And these numbers are actually on the low end. So just so you know, this is what you can earn as a coach. And again, this is without any paid ads. This is literally just from one keyword, which is kind of crazy, right? So yeah, that's what you can earn. Now, I want to show you some more, because every time we use this system, it just blows up. This one here, we got 317,454. This one, I got number 8 in the leaderboard for another launch. I've obviously generated millions of dollars. We've generated over $7 million in the last 3 years. And again, this is my Facebook ad account. This only shows you the last 3 years, but I've only spent $12,500 on ads ever on Facebook since it launched in 2009, which is kind of crazy. And, this is one of my recent clients who's now charging for a call. So you have to actually push people back. You have to actually put barriers in so that you get the right people on the call, right? And because of that, she's charging $45 just to get on a call with her where she can sell more services, right? And there's no other way you can do that in any other industry with any paid ads, only using this system. And you can see these are ones that I've booked going forward. Now, a couple of things you want to do when you're setting this up, and I'm going to show you some more things, but you want to put a link in the description and you want to put a link in the comments, right? Now, by putting a link at the top of the description in the first couple of lines and a link in the comments to book a calendar with you, when somebody comes to your YouTube video, they're going to have an immediate, instant way, depending on what device they're on, to be able to book a call straight in with you, right? So that is kind of the secret sauce. And most people don't do this. They'll bury the link somewhere down in the description. But if you think of this as a funnel, this is a real golden opportunity for you to direct traffic from when they're on the video. They don't have to move or go anywhere. They just go bang and click your link. So this is kind of like a secret thing that most people don't use, but it's quite straightforward when you think about it. And when you start with a new channel, because you can rank videos straight away, you can see here that, if you actually need if you want to go viral and make money, I think it's 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time before Google will let you become a partner and monetize. But if you want to do it yourself, you can start with a new channel. And you can see my channel is still relatively small, and we're doing incredible amounts of money with this channel, right? And I know some people with millions of subscribers and they're not making as much as us. And I know that sounds big-headed or whatever, but I want to let you know this is the way if you want to make serious money. You want to use YouTube, but you don't want to be spending all your time putting out loads and loads and loads of content. You only want a few videos, and you want to do it in a strategic way, right? So the other thing as well, I want to talk about why paid ad platforms don't work. Now, I'm going to give you Facebook as an example, but I'll give you a couple of examples as well with TikTok and things like that, and why they're a struggle, right? So Facebook, for instance, we learned some hard truths. So we were running ads on Facebook. I actually got my ad account shut down numerous times, and I haven't actually got it back since the last time it got shut down because I got kind of tired of that rigmarole. But if you actually go and look at it, I think it's over 10,000% since 2009, ads have increased, right? Everybody in the industry, some of the biggest marketers online are saying, like I think Russell Brunson was saying the other day, like it's really struggling with ads, paying 1 million a month for ads, and he's struggling, right? And he knows how to create funnels with backends and everything, but he's struggling, right? But if you actually go and check it out, ads have been increased, at least 100% every year, pretty much since 2011. I think it's over 10,000% since 2009, right? Way too much competition now, red ocean. All the tracking's being blocked. Apple and Facebook don't like talking to each other. Accounts get banned for no reason and you don't get them back, and then that's kind of like really stressful. Ads don't get approved on a regular basis. So 540,000 new businesses started last year. And if you look at the 120-day period, 10% will make it beyond that. And if you take it to 12 months, only 1% will succeed, right? That's not great odds. It's because everybody's trying to run paid traffic. Now, I want to give you a couple of other examples because a lot of people are talking about shorts and TikTok and stuff like that. Well, obviously, you've got to post a lot of content. But if you think about it, when somebody goes to a short, it's only getting a really bite-sized piece of information and then they're on to the next. And you need your short to stand out amongst, say, 3 hours of content, because this is what we do. We sit there and go crazy for like time after time, and then your one's got to be the one that gets them to take action, which is quite rare, right? So, because if you think about it, how many times are you taking action on these videos? So that's the thing that you're up against. And then after that, obviously, people then do book a call and they do go through your training. But the problem is that they haven't built a know, like, and trust relationship with you enough for them to be crying out to work with you. So people are getting bombarded with all this stuff. They cancel. They don't work, right? And we've had numerous people test them. And this works, right? Because I've been in the industry for 20 years and I've tried everything. And what we've discovered is out of necessity, really, like what absolutely works. So, yeah, here's the stat there. According to the number of sources, Forbes, HuffPost, 90% of e-commerce startup businesses fail within the first 120 days. So, because of this system, by the way, I've been asked to speak around the world. We've got like our podcast ranking in over 67 countries worldwide. We've managed to get in the leaderboards, for any products we promote because it's so powerful. This is the results of some of the students I've worked with, and the list goes on. Now, I just want to talk about Richard Branson, because Richard Branson was basically stuck at an airport in the mid-80s, and he was trying to get home. Now, he basically was, like all the flights were cancelled. He chartered a plane to get him and his wife home, and then he wrote on a card how much it was, and then he filled up all the seats. And while he was on the way home, he was like, oh my God, this is incredible. I want to start an airline, right? So he went back to his company, and they all were like threatening to quit. Some of them quit. And he said, look, I'm going to do something. I'm going to protect the downside. And they were like, how are you going to do that? He said, well, I'm not going to bet the farm, right? And that's what he did. We basically went and hired a jet for a year. He didn't have to bet the farm, and then he could hand it back, right? Which meant he didn't have to risk his record company, which was worth about 30 million pounds at the time. And a Boeing 747 would have cost him about 30 million. So, it was kind of betting the farm, but he didn't have to do that. He hired one for a year, never been done before. And because of that, he protected the downside. Now, your biggest expense in any business is usually marketing. So we want to get free traffic, right? So, yeah, whatever happened to them? And a lot of people think, oh, you build a funnel and this is going to make you the money. And like I said, Russell Brunson right now is spending $1 million on ads and struggling. So, you don't want to do that, right? So how do we combat this? Well, first of all, there's an amazing book by Eugene Schwartz called Breakthrough Advertising. And it talks about the 5 stages of awareness. Now, what we want to do is we want to create videos based on our customers' pain points and put them in front of those customers based on where they are right now. Now, you can actually read this, take a screenshot of this, but they're either unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, or most aware. And we can meet people where they're at with a video, with a training on YouTube, and actually point them in the right direction of what they need. And if we basically use this table as a guide, we can basically make sure that we're going right in front of the right people. And bearing in mind, like, we only need 1 or 2 keywords that's got like a ton of searchable traffic for us to fill up our calendars. So what we're going to do is we're going to use keyword tools. Now, my favorite one for YouTube is vidIQ. There's one on Google for keywords everywhere. Now, these are the 2 ones, like Google, the one plugs right into your actual Google, and vidIQ actually is one that you can basically plug in to YouTube, right? So both of them are really, really valuable tools, and they give you a ton of data. So you want to go through that, and you want to make a list of 10 pain points your clients have, and then have those listed out, and then you want to go and create videos. Once you've created those videos around those pain points, we're going to put them into an evergreen traffic funnel. And this is going to be how you're going to rank long term. Now, I'll quickly talk you through this, but I do go deeper on this. I'll give you a link on something we go deeper on. But basically, by plugging all of your videos into this funnel, this basically sends traffic and to your videos, and Google and YouTube says, oh, this is really interesting. These videos are being watched. And because of that, we need to push them up the search engines based on the keyword, right? And then each one of these sends more traffic back in because we send the traffic, all the traffic from these videos goes into this funnel, right? That's the only place they go. And then the same thing happens again, They keep going up. And after about 4 to 6 weeks, your videos are ranking all over the front page of Google and YouTube for the keywords that you want to go for. Right, and this is how you get unlimited free ads, and you cover the 2 biggest search engines on the planet. There's no other way to do this. I've tried them all, I promise you. Right, and this funnel obviously becomes a lead generation funnel, and it does so many things. But like I say, I'm going to go deeper on this. I'll give you a link in a sec, but I'll explain how this funnel works because you want to build it as soon as possible. So it keeps videos on page 1 for many years, so you're getting free ads, right? Highly engaged email list. These emails actually get opened, right? So each one of these, we send an email out every day and they get opened. It books your calendar up on autopilot. In fact, most of the time, 90% of the time, you have to switch your calendar off until you grow out your team, right? And when your team has got loads of people and loads of call handlers ready, then you can switch it back on again. It's pretty cool, right? Your videos all show up together, positions 1, 2, 3, and 4. The email list itself becomes super valuable, right? People actually say to you, what's your cost per lead, right? And if you go over to Facebook, it's going to be somewhere between $20 and $30 right now. And people unsubscribe because they're getting hit with everything. Whereas with this, they give you a lead and they stay because you're just building value. In fact, we don't do any selling whatsoever in this funnel. What we do is we just give them an opportunity to book in a call with us, either a strategy session, breakthrough call, that type of thing. And then we start off free, but then when it gets too crazy, we actually start charging for that call. We have to, right? Because we can only have this funnel on for so long, depending on how many clients we can work with. You become the ultimate authority in any niche. It's a 100% free retargeting campaign, keeping you top of mind for 10 days. And it gives you 20 sale points instead of just 1. Right? So if you want to find out more about building this funnel and getting evergreen traffic on the front page of Google, go to tubeclient.com. I've got a brand new training coming out and it's free, and it's basically beta access to my new training, which you're going to get 100% free access to. We're kind of almost full up, so just make sure you go and do that now, and you'll see there's a link in the description and the comments, and I'll show you how to set everything up properly. And above this video, you'll see that there's a link to my next video in this series. So you want to go and check that out because I'm revealing different parts of the process that you can start implementing today.